Hi, welcome to the lesson 3 of digital marketing learning. Today we will be talking about websites. I am not asking you to learn how to create a website for digital marketing, but you should know that in digital marketing we need to work on website optimization. We need to work on increasing the online presence of a website. So it is important for us to know the facts linked with website creation. So let's start it. Let me ask you a complicated question. What is a website? I know it's a simple one because everybody knows that. The website is a platform where a person can showcase his product or services. What if you want to have a website? What are the things you should know? Let me explain you with an example. Suppose if you want to build your own house. So the basic things which you require is space in a form of land and a title in a form of address. So same goes with the website. For the website, we need a title in a form of address, which we call URL, and it is also known as the domain name. And the second thing is space, not a land but a space for a website, and we also call it the hosting. So now I hope so that you are clear about the domain name and hosting. With the domain name, you need to check out the availability of your domain. If your domain name is available, then you can book it or you can rent it out from the online service provider websites such as your HostGator, GoDaddy or Google itself. Same goes with the hosting. But in hosting, you need not to worry about the availability. You can book your plans as per your requirement. You can book it for 1 year plan, 2 years, 5 years, that depends upon you. And you can buy them or you can rent it out from the online service provider websites such as your GoDaddy, HostGator, your BigRock, etc. Now let us learn more about the hosting. There are different kinds of hosting. Your shared hosting, dedicated hosting, your VPS, that is virtual private server hosting, your cloud hosting, and your managed hosting. So let us know more about it. Let us start with shared server. In shared server, you are sharing the space on a server along with its hardware, that is RAM and CPU. And second one is dedicated server. In dedicated server, as justified by the name, you are provided with a dedicated space along with a dedicated hardware. That means you are only the one who is accessing that server. The third one is VPS, that is known as your virtual private server. It acts like a dedicated server, but it is not. Let me explain you. You are provided with your own space, but still your server is being used by the other website users. Now the fourth one is your cloud hosting. It is a kind of solution that works on network, which enables companies to consume the computing resources like utility. It also enables you to grow or update your website over the time. That means an owner needs to pay only for the resources which he needs. If you want to know more about the cloud computing or computing resources, please let me know in the comment section below. Now the last one is your managed hosting. This is a kind of hosting which is being provided by the companies like your GoDaddy, BigRocks, HostGator, etc. In this hosting, the company is taking care of your technical updates, your software and hardware maintenance, your website backup, monitoring, etc. Now I hope so that you are having a clarity about what is hosting and its different kinds. If you find this video useful, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get a regular updates of my upcoming videos. Till then, stay safe and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.